Close your eyes. Shut down your mind by taking in breath through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Restrict the back of your throat. Begin to separate your teeth. Allow your jaw to relax. Taking a body scan from the crown of your head to the length of your spine, to your shoulders, to your chest, your belly, your hips, all the way down and out through your toes. Continue to breathe. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Restrict the back of your throat. Feeling the rhythm of your Ujjayi breath. The breath of life and energy. Your prana, life force. Make sure your belly is rising and falling with each and every breath. And as we go through this practice today, I want you to focus on each asana, every movement we go through, with no expectations of your body, of your practice, and allow yourself to be here in the moment. Try not to think about anything that you came in here with. Begin to take your arms overhead, lengthen your spine, reach back, almost arch your back. Inhale deeply, exhale, side out. Bring your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. Rock from side to side, back and forth. Get in your lower back. Bring your knees really close into your chest. Push your feet out. Open your legs. Make it nice and playful. Assess how you're feeling in your hamstrings, in your hip flexors, your back. Take this moment to move around as we open up. And come to stillness. Brighten up your shins to the top of the ceiling, hard flex your feet, and allow your knees to fall over to the left side, looking over to your right, bring your arms out to the side. Another stretch to open up your hip flexor on the right side. Supine twist, move around your digestion. All these stretches are meant to help you open up and to allow you to make an assessment of different parts of your body as we breathe. Inhale, come back to center. Lift your knees back to center. And allow your knees to fall over to the right side, looking over to your left. Try to ensure that your shoulders remain on the earth as your chest opens up as well. The movement of your intestinal tract. Inhale, bring your knees back to center. Send your legs up the wall. Bring your hands underneath your back if you feel like you need a little bit more care and assistance. And go ahead and put a footprint on the ceiling by tilting your pelvis just a little bit and then coming down. So go ahead and continue to take these pelvic tilts. We're not going to count them. We're going to feel it with our breath. Okay, this becomes a kriya movement with breath. Firing up the belly, getting it nice and warm, getting us ready for our practice. Heating up our bodies, ourselves. Go for 3 more long and deep breaths. Come to stillness, and slowly, this time I'm going to count, we're gonna bring it all the way down to the floor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Bring your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. Begin to rock the length of the mat back and forth and come up onto all fours for tabletop. Once you're in tabletop, root your hands firmly into the mat. Ensure that your shoulders are directly over your wrist creases. Roll your biceps towards the front. Drop your belly, lift your chest, arc your spine for a count. Exhale, push your belly into your spine for a count. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, arc your spine. Exhale, push your belly into your spine for a count. One more time, make it really big. Drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, push your belly into your spine. Okay. Come to neutral spine. Begin to take your right arm up and open and thread the needle under, over, to the opposite side, to the left side. Bring your right cheek down to the mat. Go ahead and take your right foot all the way to the back of the mat. So the ball of your right foot, so stretch it out. Nice twisty tie there. Also engaging your core as we fire up our belly. Continue to fire up our belly. Bring your right foot back in. Unthread the needle. Up and open. So open it up, stretch it open. Come back to center. Take your left arm up and open. Thread the needle under. Bring your cheek down. And then take your left foot to the ball of foot. Stretch it out. So you become a nice twisty tie, stretching everything out and open to get ready. Slow. Bring your foot back in to center. Unthread the needle. Up and open. Come back to center. Flip to the balls of your feet. Begin to hover your shins off the mat. Engage that core. Breathe. On the next exhale, send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Take this time to pedal out your feet slow. Ensure that your heels disappear behind your toes. Send your hips from side to side as you pedal. Keep bringing your chest towards your thighs. Tailbone to the ceiling. Rolling the eyes of your elbows forward. Bringing your biceps with it. Breathing through. As you inhale, you gain some space. As you exhale, you deepen your Adho Visualization. Downward facing dog. One more breath. Come high in the balls of your toes. Tiptoe all the way to the front of the mat. Hollow out that belly. When you get to the top, slide your hands up your shins. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Grab opposite elbows here. Allow the crown of your head to fall to the earth. Rock from side to side. Let gravity do its work. Continue to breathe. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Restrict the back of your throat. Drop your hands down to the earth. Slide your hands up your shins. Ardha Uttanasana, open that chest. Exhale, forward fold. Come all the way up, sweep it all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana, upward loop. Bring your hands to prayer. Slide your prayer in front of your chest. Bow your head for a moment. Set your sankalpa, your intention for tonight's practice. Something simple, meaningful, something that you can take with you off the mat as well. Send your intention up into the universe, arms go above the head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift for space. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms to your mat. Take your right leg all the way to the back of the mat. Press your right hand into the mat. You'll open your left arm, sitting twist. Do a nice flex of that right hand, your left hand. Open up the chest. Breathe, hold. Press your right hand into the mat. Take your left foot to meet your right for side plank. Take it nice and simple. You can stack, you can stagger. Whatever you feel you need right now. More breath. Take your left hand back down to the mat. Shift over those wrist creases, come into a high plank and hold. Come down halfway, you're ready for chaturanga. Push those elbows behind you. Push forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe, hold. Tiptoe all the way to the front of the mat, or jump, whatever you're ready for. Slide your hands up your shins, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute. Come down the midline right away. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms to your mat. Take your left leg all the way to the back of the mat. Press your left hand into the mat. Peel open your right arm. Simple twist. Hard flex of your hand, opening up that chest. Bring it forward a little bit forward. Press your left hand into the mat. And take your right leg to meet your left side plank. Try to flatten that bottom foot as much as you can. Good. Maybe lift your top leg this time, so you feel nice and comfortable here. Good. Rainbow shape that body, that's good. Close the foot, take your right hand down to the floor, shift over those wrist creases. Come down halfway, chaturanga. Push forward, upward facing dog, straighten those arms. Exhale, I won't put you up. No. So you were here before, get a little deeper. Feel it. Breathe through it. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your foot between your palms. Root to rise, high lunge. Biceps to your ears. Bend into that left knee, re-straighten a little lower. Drive forward about halfway, don't go too far. Begin to check the arms and squeeze your elbows behind you. And lengthen. Straighten those arms. And squeeze behind you. And lengthen. One more time, squeeze. And lengthen. Bring your biceps to your ears. High lunge. Spin the back heel, slice arms open. Warrior two. Settle in your warrior two. Look down. Make sure your heel to arch alignment. Okay. Pressing into your left foot. Pinky edge all the way to the heel, activating the arch. Relax your shoulders, but don't get loose with them. Make sure you're pressing the air down. You're activating them. You're feeling the strength of your shoulders as if I'm pressing the air up to you. Breathe. Hold. Feel the power within this pose. Begin to take your right hand all the way forward, flip that front palm, send the right bicep to the right ear. Peaceful warrior. Stretch it out. Bring your right forearm to your right quad, left arm goes up, extended side angle. So you can start there, so take it forward, sweep it forward for Utthita. You can bring your right hand down to the floor or block. And then maybe build it further. Take your left arm and put it around the small of your back. Building for the next spine pose. Beautiful. Grab for the bind, take your chest towards the ceiling. Open yourself up. Just take some breaths, movement, building it. One more breath. Begin to release the mind, straighten your front leg, come up on your oblique, and come up and back. Peaceful Trikonasana. All the way back. Stretch it out. Tee up the top body. Take your right hand all the way forward, reach, reach, reach. Bring your right hand to the right shin or block. Left arm goes up. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. So come up a little bit on your oblique. You want to be between two panes of glass. Okay. Keep bringing your right hip forward. Breathe. Hold. Begin to come up on your oblique a little bit more and come up and back. Slow. Trikonasana. Cartwheel the hands all the way down to the earth, bring out that right foot, send the right leg up, three-legged dog. Come high in the ball of your left foot. Roll out to a high plank. Come down halfway, chaturanga, squeeze into your sides, good. Push forward, upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. So when you're coming down to the chaturanga, make sure those elbows really hit your body and squeeze and ride your ribs and push your elbows behind you, okay? Settle, breathe. Inhale, lift your left leg, high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, step your foot between your palms. Root to rise, high lunge, bicep to your ears. Relax your shoulders, pinkies turned in. Bend that right knee and straighten it a little lower. So begin to dive forward halfway. Cactus the arms. Squeeze the back. Straighten the arms. Squeeze the back. Straighten and squeeze and straighten. Lift up, bicep to your ears. Spin the back heel, slice arms open. Warrior two, second side. Remember, heel to arch alignment. Pressing down, pinky edge all the way to the heel, activating the arch. So a nice way to feel your shoulder strength is to scrunch, shrug, and press down. Really feel the shoulder. Relax your face. Breathe. Possibly pop your heel up, get a little lower. Try to get that 90 degrees, good adjustment. You don't have to stay up, but it's a good way to give yourself that adjustment. One more breath. You can drop your heel, shift all the way forward with that front palm, left bicep to left ear, right arm goes down. Peaceful warrior, stretch it out. Bring your left arm to your left quad, right arm goes up. Extend it side out. So now where do you want to go? Do you want to stretch it forward or the T-bill? Do you want to take it behind the small of your back? You can do it all, really. Take your left hand down to the floor or block, build it, then reach down and around and grab for a bottom. Bring your chest towards the ceiling. And slowly release, straighten that front leg. Come up on your oblique a little bit and come up and back. Peaceful Trikonasana. Tee up the top body. Then go all the way forward. Bring your left hand down to your shin or block or floor. Right arm goes up. So make sure you take a peek of your right hand. If you close your right eye and you can't see it, bring it forward towards me a little bit. Just pretend you're between two panes of glass. So that really helps you come up. Bring that left hip forward, right hip back. Good. One more breath. Come up a little bit and then come up and back. Peaceful Trikonasana. Stretch it out. Cartwheel the hands all the way down to the earth, frame out that left foot, send the left leg up, three-legged dog. Come high in the ball of the right foot. Shift forward into a high plank. Come down, chaturanga halfway. Push forward, upward facing dog. Straighten those arms. Exhale, downward facing dog. I don't move my shoulders. So we were here before, I'm gonna go a little deeper. Breathe, hold. Inhale, lift the right leg, high to the sky. Bend that right leg. Bring your knee to the ceiling. Open up that whole right side of the body. Press into your left arm. Finding this left side of the floor if you want to flip your dog. We've opened up the hips a little bit through warrior, so you are open to do it. Okay. Bring your hips towards the ceiling. Open up your chest. Good. Almost bring that left hand down to the right. Left or right to the left. Yeah. Good. Come back around. Bring your right hand back down. Bring your knee into your nose. Step your foot between your palms. Root your eyes. High lunge. Ashtadhyanas. Breathe. Hold. Step forward with your left foot. Bring it to chair pose. So toes together, heels apart. Bring your tailbone down. Squeeze those thighs together. Bring your hands to prayer. Think up dog. Exhale, twist over to the right. So you don't have to always twist and come down quick. You can twist first and then slowly come down. Good. Try to make sure that the left hand, knee does not sickle forward. Good. Open that prayer. Try it. Close the prayer. Come back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift for space. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms to your mat. Jump back or step back to chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Set it back up, three-legged dog. Bend that left leg. Open up that whole left side of the body. Press into that right arm. Keep opening up it. Yeah, and if you want to flip it, go ahead. So a lot of times if you keep opening and feeling the pressure in that arm, it opens it up. Good. Come back around, bring your left hand down to the floor. Bring your knee into your nose, hollow out that belly. Step your foot between your palms. Root your eyes, high lunge. Begin to lean into that left leg and step forward for chair pose. And in this chair pose, I want you to bring your biceps to your ears, really come down like you're coming on to the ground almost. And pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get low. Bring your hands to prayer. Inhale for some space. Exhale, twist over to the left. Try to hook that right tricep on your left thigh and try not to allow that right knee to sickle forward. Yeah, good. Opening up that prayer that feels good within your spine. Inhale, get into the space a little bit more, get a little deeper on the exhale. Good. Close the prayer. Bring your hands back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift for space. Exhale, forward fold. Heel toe to the outer edges of the mat. Slide your hands underneath your feet for gorilla pose. So bend into your knees, reach straight in. Feel your sciatic nerve all the way on the outside of your hips, going all the way down. Breathe, hold. Release your hands. Inhale, half lift for space. Exhale, forward fold. Begin to drop your bottom to your feet. Lift your chest for Malasana squat pose. Bring your triceps inside your knees. Think up dog. Okay. Bring your hands overhead. Feel the long line of energy in your back, the strength of your back, your lower back. Try to bring your bicep to your ears as much as you can. Come onto the balls of your feet. A lot more, good. Breathe, hold. Lower your heels, keep your arms above you and stand up straight. And you come back down. Back into Vinyasa. And the prayer. Come back up, inhale, up. And come back down. Bring your hands down to the earth. Come behind the balls of your toes. Look forward, connect your knees to your triceps. Lift your feet. Come into Vinyasa. Big cat back, keep holding, good. Jump back, chaturanga, push your legs out, come on, yes, good. Upward facing dog. And downward dog, beautiful. Breathe, hold. Inhale, lift the right leg, high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your foot between your palms. Spin the back heel, slice arms over, warrior two. So you were here before, you want to try to get nice and low. Breathe, hold. Bring your hands to prayer in the center. Begin to shift over to the back. Come into Malasana squat pose on the left side. Straighten that leg for ninja pose. So you're going to bend into that left leg. Good. Straighten it. Breathe. Think up dog here. Okay. You could bring your hand down to the ground. Right hand goes down, right arm goes up and open. So press open, yeah. You can take a bind here, you can take the right hand behind the small of your back. And release the bind. Bring your hands back to prayer. Now use your leg strength, come back up, warrior two. Good, breathe, use that Ujjayi breath. Now think about 2 o'clock, shift and lift, okay? So bend into that right knee, look down onto the ground, bring your hands down to about 2 o'clock, and lift that back leg for half moon pose, Ardha Chandra. Good. Possibly bend that top leg. Reach around for Vritsapasana, hold. For your big toe, you don't have to. And slowly release that foot. Bring your left hand down to the ground, square your left hip down. Good. Warrior three. Now bring your hands close to your feet and lift the left leg up for standing splits. Now here in standing splits, your leg is up. So if you want to play around with kick-ups, handstand kick-ups, you can. So basically you can jump on your right foot, you can send your left leg up, and you can get inverted. You can try it. Jump and then send it up. Yes, good, very good. Very nice. So what you can do is send that left leg up and bring the right leg up and switch kicking and come down into chaturanga. Try it. You have some time to play. Yes, good, very nice. Make sure you bend your elbows when you come down. Yes, good, very nice. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Settle down, breathe, find that breath again if you've lost it. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your foot between your palms. Root to rise. High lunge. And now spin the back heel, slice arms open, warrior two. So we just change it just a little bit to see the difference of how your body feels when you either spin up or come up and open. Get nice and low. Breathe, hold. Bring your hands to prayer. Begin to bend into that back leg. Come down, straighten that front leg for ninja squat. Take your right hand down to the floor, left arm comes up. Open it up. Maybe take that left arm behind the small of your back. Right arm reaches around for a bind. Keep trying to think up dog. Release that bind. Close your prayer. Begin to come all the way back up. Your hands can go down on the ground if it needs to. Come back, warrior two. Breathe, hold. So bend into that left leg. Think about 11 o'clock. Bend in a lot. Reach for that 11 o'clock with your hand down to the floor or a block, and then shift and lift your top leg. Stop. Stack that right leg on top of your left, that hip. Okay. Bend that top leg if you'd like. Reaching for a Japasana hold. Use that big toe. Try to keep in line your hip. Don't lift it up too high. Good. And one more breath. Slowly release. Bring your right hand down to the floor or block. Shift your hip down, square it down. Begin to take your hands really close to your feet. Keep lifting your right leg up. Standing splits. And slowly hop on your left foot. Kick your right leg up. Try for the handstand. See if you need to come back a little bit. All right. So switch. So send that right leg up, kick it up, and then switch your left leg and then come down. Try it. If you switch it in the air and then come down with the opposite foot, that will help you. Yes, good. But kick it out to the back. And then you could flow from there. Yes, good. Very nice. Good. Finish it out the flow. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Shavasana. Go ahead and breathe. Keep sending your tailbone to the ceiling. You're gonna stretch out the hips a little bit more, the hamstrings. So step forward just about the footprint. Make a shortened down dog. Take your right hand on the outside of your left ankle. Drive your chest out towards the left. Try to bring yourself through. Very nice. Go ahead and release your hand back down. Take your left hand on the outside of your right ankle and pull. Bring that chest through. Stretch it out. Keep sending your tailbone to the ceiling. And release your hand back down to earth. Breathe, hold. Step back into down dog. Tiptoe all the way to the front of the mat or jump. It's up to you. So you can float to the top, little jumps to the top. Slide your hands up your shins, half lift for space. So open that chest. Exhale, forward lift. Come all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute. Grab your right wrist and banana shape over to the left. Look up to the right corner. Stretch it out. And come back to center. Switch the grip. And banana shape over to the right. Look up to the left corner. And come back to center. Hands come to prayer. Exhale, forward fold to Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift for space, Ardha. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms to your mat. Jump back into Chaturanga. Bend elbows, squeeze those ribs. Good. Push forward, upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your foot between your palms. Root to rise, high lunge. Bring your arms overhead first. Then take your arms out to fly to the side. Then reach around, take your palms together. Then squeeze it and send it down your left leg. Open up your chest. A nice back bend. Begin to dive forward. Bring your right forehead inside your right ankle. Dive forward. Squeeze everything to the midline. Okay. Try to bring those palms overhead, squeezing your upper back. Yes, good. And slowly come back up. Release the arms, coming up. Breathe, hold, and step forward for chair pose. Bring your hands to prayer. And pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs, send your arms all the way back, like you're jumping into the pool. Head forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms to your mat. Jump back or step back. Finish your flow your way. You pick. You might be like, no, I just want to go right into down dog. It's up to you. Inhale. Exhale, deepen your downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your foot between your palms. Root to rise, high lunge. Arms go above your head. Biceps to your ears. Take your arms out to fly. Open up that chest. Grab your palms the uncomfortable way. So the other pinky goes on top. Squeeze those palms together. Take those palms all the way down to your right leg. Give yourself a beautiful back bend. Open up your chest. Begin to dive forward. Bring your left forehead inside your left ankle. Squeeze everything to the midline. Breathe, hold. Bring those palms overhead, squeeze in the back. Good. Begin to come back up. Release your palms. Bring your arms overhead. Step forward, chair pose. Get nice and low. Bring your hands in front of you so it's parallel with your shoulders. And I want you to bring your thighs down. So parallel to the ground. Yes. Nice and low. Breathe, hold. So you're going to get really, really low, really low. And you're going to bring your bottom to the earth and lift your feet for Navasana. I'm going to do what I did many times today. I'm going to watch your beautiful practices. So you can always bend the legs. You can bring your hands behind you if you feel like you need that stability. Okay. Now begin to lower your body down for Ardha Navasana. So only about a few inches, so not all the way. So really low. So really low. Low, low, low. About right there. Yeah. So it's transverse abdominals. Okay. Inhale, come back up for Navasana. Hold, breathe. One more time, come down. Ardha. And then come all the way back up. Rock your body a little bit. Come forward. Bring your hands down to the ground and jump back to Chaturanga. Try it. Good. Don't worry, you can do it. Just play around. Sometimes I try not to tell you too much. I want you to kind of just do it, not think about it too much. Good. Inhale. Exhale, deepen the down dog. Good. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, knee to your tricep, chicken wing it out. Open up that hip. Good. Send it back up, three-legged dog. Bring your knee to your tricep, chicken wing it out. Bring it into your armpit, really high up. Good. One more time, send it back up. For your last one, try to connect. Come into the Chaturanga arms. Lean forward for Ekapada Vinyasa. So lean up, big up dog with your chest. Yes, beautiful. Jump back, Chaturanga. And you can finish it out in flow or just go right into down dog. So strong. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, knee to your tricep, chicken wing it out. Open it up. Yes. Send it back up. Three-legged dog. Knee to your tricep. Bring it into your armpit almost. Really high up. Good. Send it back up. One more time. Knee to tricep. Lean forward. Chaturanga arms. Lift the top leg. Good. Jump back. Chaturanga. Right down. Good. Finish it out. Upward facing dog. And downward facing. Nice. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, knee to your tricep, open it up. Send that right leg all the way out to the side. Drop your foot down, drop your hips down, wounded shoulder. Good. So start before collapsing, okay, and then come down. Come down to your forearms, come down to your forearms, yeah. So you wanna feel it that way, okay? Relax your back foot, toenails come in, okay? If you feel like you need a little bit more, take that top foot forward. But make sure your hips remain square, okay? You can bring your forehead to a block, to the floor. Relax, enjoy this. Worked really hard to be here. Getting your abductors, your hip flexor, your groin, so many things are going on right now. Taking 3 more long and deep breaths here. And begin to awaken your body. Walk your hands to your chest, straighten those arms. Listen up carefully, flip to the ball of your left foot. Lift your left knee. Raise your right arm, your right leg super straight, all the way back up, three-legged dog. So it's a lot in the core. Drop your foot down. And just kind of wiggle your hips from side to side. Bring your heels off to the right and the left. Stretch it out. Good. Come to stillness right in the center. Inhale, lift the left leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee your tricep, chicken wing it out, open it up, send it off to the side, and lower it down. Come down to your triceps, and then you can come all the way down. Make sure your hips stay square. And relax. Allow gravity to continue to pull down your hips. Relax your shoulders here. Relax your breath. You're gonna take 3 more breaths here. Get less. Get long and deep. And begin to open up your chest. Walk your hands to your chest. Straighten those arms. Look to the ball of your right foot. Lift your right knee. Lift your left leg super straight. Send it all the way back up. Three-legged dog. Drop your three-legged dog. Come high on the balls of your toes. Last flow of the night. Roll into high plank. Shift over those wrist creases. Hold. Come halfway down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Begin to roll back into a high plank. And slowly ride your ribs and come all the way down to your belly. Push your elbows behind you. Toenails come to the ground. Shift your hands back about an inch or 2. Elbows pointed to the ceiling. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Low cobra. Just a little bit. Good. Keep pressing your toenails into the ground. Inhale, come up a little higher, lift your hands off the mat. Squeeze those elbows behind you, lift the legs this time. Locust pose with your hands there. So the hands can go behind you, they can stay right there, they can come out in front of you, Superman, Superwoman. And slowly come back down. Right cheek onto the ground or left, whatever works. And bend those legs, windshield wiper. For the second pose, locust pose, you can grab your hands behind the small of your back. Clasp them, okay? And this time, when you squeeze your legs together, you really want to make sure you squeeze them like mermaids and come up, unless your back is cranky. If it's cranky, separate your legs, okay? On the next inhale, lift your chest, lift your legs, locust pose. Keep driving those palms towards the midline, towards the back, towards your feet. Keep squeezing everything to the midline. As you inhale, gain some space. As you exhale, deep in the back bend. Look down the bridge of your nose. And slowly release. All the way down. Bend your legs and windshield wiper. So take this opportunity to think, where do I want to go? Do I want to do it again, that third time straight, or do you want to come into a bow pose? Bow pose, you keep your legs bent. Okay, you'll reach around with your right hand to your right foot or ankle, then your left hand, foot or ankle, and slowly on the next inhale, come up, lift your chest, lift your legs. You can come to a sphinx too if you want to. It's all entirely up to you. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath. Inhale, come up a little higher. Yes, gorgeous. One more breath, you got it. And slowly release, come back down. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Bring your toes to touch, knees go apart, walk your hands back for child's pose. Stretch out your back, counteract your back bend. Keep driving your hips down to your feet. Come to the balls of your fingertips. Walk your hands over to the right. Allow your left hand to go on top of your right hand. Keep driving your left hip down to your feet. Feel the long line of energy on your left side. And come to the balls of your fingertips. Walk to center and over to the left. Left hand goes on top of the right. Drive your right hip down to your feet. Stretch it out. Activate your fingertips, come back to center. Walk your hands back up to your knees. Sit back onto your feet for a moment for hero's pose. Bring your arms right out in front of you, palms face in. Bend your arms 90 degrees. Take your right arm underneath of your left for eagle wrap. Bring your elbows up in line with your shoulders. Take your hands away from your face. Bring your chin to your chest. Stretch out your back, your shoulders, and your neck. Come back to center. Open up. Cactus. Your nice back bending. And come back to center. Take your left arm underneath of your right. Eagle wrap. Opposite side. Elbows come up in line with your shoulders. Bring your hands away from your face. Bring your chin to your chest. Come back to center. Open up. Feel it. And come back down. Come off of your feet. Swing your legs around to the front for Tadasana. Bring your hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Hard flex your feet. Think up and over like you have something underneath your belly. And slide your hands up your legs. Take your left leg out to the side, bring your right leg in. Arms go above head. Square your chest in front of your left leg, forward fold. Take your left forearm inside your left leg, reach around with your right hand for your big toe. Try to bring your chest up, nice and slow. Release, inhale, lift your arms overhead. Exhale, drop and twist your arms over your right leg. Left hand goes on your right thigh, your back hand is your second spine. So inhale, lift your chest, exhale, deepen the twist, relax your shoulders. Gaze is soft. Press your right hand into the mat, lift your left arm up, send your hips up and back for rock star. Come back down. Simply switch. So bring your left leg in, your right leg is out. Arms go above head. Square your chest in front of your thighs and forward fold. Bring your right elbow and forearm inside of your leg and reach up and around for your big toe. Bring your chest towards the ceiling. And breathe. Begin to let go, come back to center, drop and twist over to your left. Right hand is on your left thigh, back hand is your second spine. Move your left hand into the mat, heel open your right arm, send your hips up and back for rock star. Arch your back, breathe, come back around. Bring both legs back in front of you, scoot forward a little bit, take your arms overhead, and one vertebrae at a time, we're gonna come all the way down to your back. Take this opportunity to build your muscles in your core for the last time. Full body stretch here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, side out through your mouth. Take your right wrist with your left hand, and then take your right ankle on top of your left, and banana shape over to your left. The crescent pose. So put that right ankle on top of your left. Pay close attention to your hip flexor here, your right hip flexor. Feel the long line of energy all the way down your back, the sides of your body and the right side. Try not to have your arms hovering. Try to relax. Yes, relax now. Good. And slowly come back to center. Switch your clasp of your hand, bring your left ankle on top of your right, banana shape over to your left, your right. Take close attention to your left hip flexor. And slowly release your hands and your leg. Bring your knees into your chest, bring your arms around your shins. Grab for a happy baby to notice how you're feeling in your hip flexor here. Revisiting the beginning of class, stretching out your legs. Maybe both legs for Ushanista, V shape. One leg comes in, one leg goes out. And then send your legs up the wall for your inversion. Always start here at least 3 to 5 breaths with just your legs up the wall. Then you can build it, putting a block underneath, coming into your shoulder stand, plow. Lots of things we can do. You can come up onto your hands or knees. Or head upside down, the opposite way. So lots of different ways we can take our inversions. Try to keep your inversions for at least 10 to 18 breaths beyond the legs up the wall. To work our lymphatic system, our inner plumbing. And we'll begin to slowly come down from our inversions. If you were on your head or your hands, you'll come down to a child's pose first. And we can all take a nice fish pose, come onto your forearms, open up your chest, bring your head back for fish pose. Opening up our throat chakra. And you're going to slowly come back down. Taking any final movements that you feel like you need to take. You can bring your knee in, take a nice twist if you'd like. Kind of whatever works for you. Before we start to release all our senses from the crown of our head to the length of our spine, all the way down and out through your toes. Let it all go, leaving everything here on the mat. Shavasana. Slowly begin to awaken your bodies by wiggling your toes and your fingers, rolling your ankles, rolling your wrists, nodding your head from side to side. Making bigger movements by stretching out one leg and then your other. Taking your knees into your chest, wrapping your arms around your shins as you seal in your practices from this evening. Surrendering over to the right side, use your right arm as a pillow into the fetal position. Using your left hand to assist you up to a seated position at the top of your mat as you reawaken for the second time today. Bring both hands to heart center for Anjali Mudra. Bow your head in gratitude and grace for being able to do something just for yourselves this evening. I thank you for allowing me to guide you. The light in me honors the beautiful light in all of you. Namaste.
Namaste.